When you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
To throw on second down, Bass.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. You talk about this Jets defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Finding space at the 40.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Bills send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
2nd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, look at this Buffalo defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles is number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Pollard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Pollard one more time.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Bass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Bass.
And check down, complete to Hall.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
A toss left side for Hall.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Looking to throw. Bass. This is caught. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Pollard.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
As large as the air attack has gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pollard again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Allen now on 3rd and goal.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Chris Jones on the stop.
The Bills at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
To throw on 3rd down. Bass. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 18.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. On play action, Allen.
Short throw, going to be caught by Waller.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
And now an audible here into something else.
On 1st and 10, Bass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Bass. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before half for Allen. Being chased out left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 58 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. Dancing to his left.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Hall on a give up the middle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead is Hall.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Vance, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Allen. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Off to Wilson it goes on the end around. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Bass. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because Maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The 31-yard line.
Here's Allen. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Quentin Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now an option play on second down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Going to run again here with Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Pollard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
Waste of time.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Giants, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head